All right, so in this video, I have two pairs of sneakers that similar pairs have been selling for over $1,000. Now these ones released, and they're sitting right around retail for both of them, which is kind of surprising to see. One of them's worth a little bit more than the other one. But can this collaboration help revive some of that Kith ASICS love? Let's go ahead and discuss in this video. What is going on, guys? Hess here. Hopefully you're having a good day out there. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. If you guys haven't used Collective Kicks, it's a sneaker site that I own that I basically post a bunch of sneaker deals on every single week. So check that out in the description of the video. But this video, I have two pairs of Kith ASICS shoes. And I like that the I is replaced with the X here to celebrate the 10-year anniversary. But we have a pair of shoes here. Oh, check that out. So these actually came with a pin, which is kind of nice. I got robbed. I only got one pin. I didn't get the other one from this collaboration, unfortunately. That's a bummer. Anyways, you can see I have the Leatherback V5s and then the Salmon Toe V5s. Now, these are a newer version that just released for the 10-year anniversary. For those that don't remember, they actually had a pair of ASICS Gel-Lyte 3s that they did both of the collabs on previously. So this is a revised version of the ASICS Gel-Lyte 5 instead, with the same color blocking on both of them. And I think that they did a great job of the color blocking. And in hand, both pairs of these actually have really nice materials on them, which is nice to be able to see that. I personally like the styling of the ASICS Gel-Lyte 5s better than the 3s, so these ones I think look really good. They do run a little bit snug though, so I should have gone up a half a size to a size 10. Normally I'm a 9.5, but I made that mistake again. You know, when you're kind of caught up in the moment, you just panic buy. And that's what I ended up with. The retail on each of these were $165 plus shipping. I didn't have to pay sales tax since I'm in Oregon and we don't have to pay you sales tax on the items. But otherwise, if you paid sales tax with the shipping, you're probably looking at $200 per pair, which honestly, the Leatherbacks have actually fallen below retail or close to retail on these as of right now. And then the Salmon Toes are just sitting around 200-ish, depending on the size of these as well. So pretty crazy to see that these actually dropped in price. But the other thing that we're noticing is the original pairs actually from 10 years ago are dropping in price as well. And I think maybe some consumers think it's the exact same pair, even though it's like a different version, same color blocking. But it's an interesting use case because a lot of people are excited for these releases, and then once they end up dropping, the prices definitely tank on the aftermarket, and eventually maybe they'll go back up. Maybe they won't though, who knows. I think that ASICS is ready for that wave. New Balance has definitely found its stride from last year, continuing on into this year with collaborations and whatnot, but ASICS really hasn't found that stride since the last run, maybe 10 years ago when the original colorways sort of came out. I remember that phase, Saucony, ASICS, New Balance, all of them had a pretty good stretch, and they kind of did fall flat for a handful of years, so I'd love to see a revival of the ASICS line in general. Salmon Toes I think is a fan favorite for sure. I love that Salmon Toe color and the quality is really nice. And then you have that blue on the remaining part of the upper. It's kind of like a midnight blue. The ASICS logos on both sides are in white leather. And then you have that kind of a wavy line for that blue around the midsole. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Air Max Waves actually. You have ASICS on one tongue and then Fig on the other one for running Fig for those that didn't know who owns Kith. It does say Gel-Lyte 5 right here on the side of the shoe because Gel-Lyte is the midsole technology in these. And then also it says ASICS and then Kith with an X instead of an I, again for that 10-year. I'm super bummed I didn't get my pin that was supposed to come in this one, but unfortunately it didn't happen. It comes with 4 extra sets of laces, so they have some rope laces in here for that rope lace phase, which we all loved. And then they have 3 different colors of flats. For the Leatherbacks, you have 2 extra sets of flats and then 1 extra set of rope, and then the black pair on it. Now the Leatherbacks are true to the name, and the back part of the shoe is all leather. The front toe box section is suede though, around, looks nice there. You also do have a silhouette of blue underneath the ASICS logo on here, and then the hits of blue on the bottom of the outsole is definitely nice and noticeable a little bit on the side. Gives it a little bit of pop, which is definitely a nice little plus. Black liner, black tongue, and black laces on this complete this shoe, and it's a really nice clean looking shoe, honestly very subtle, but the way that the Salmon Toe pops off here definitely is the one that people are wanting a little bit more than the Leatherbacks. Anyway, I was able to get both of them from Kith, and it was kind of cool the way that they released, and they actually have like a loyalty program, so they sent out an email to people that have bought stuff from them in the past to give you first option to be able to buy before they actually went public. And it was actually kind of like a pre-release in a sense, which was really cool to be able to get that and then have the ability to buy them ahead of time. So I took advantage of that and I was able to get both pairs. So kind of cool that they did that. They did the same thing with the Star Wars tees as well as the Air Force Ones. So I got another pair of the Kith Air Force Ones as well coming. But fun to be able to see them doing like a loyalty sort of program. I wish Nike would do some sort of stuff like that. The downside is you're going to just be rewarding the people that cheat mostly. I mean, because a lot of people that cheat end up winning, and that's just the way it goes. So it's nice that if I'm able to buy just regular stuff that I like, I'm able to get. Anyways, what do you guys think about the Kith prices dropping of the original colorways, and then the prices of these immediately dropping once they end up releasing? I'm wondering if we'll see a spike back up or not, or if it's just going to be something where people will be like, on to the next one. I mean, I feel like there's so many releases nowadays that things definitely get lost in translation. I feel like this pack was really cool because, again, the 10-year anniversary thing was a nice little addition, and additional branding to like the newer model is definitely a plus. But it'll be interesting to see where the market goes on them. On the positive side, if you guys are interested in buying a pair, they're really close to retail, so I'll link them over to eBay in the description if you guys are interested in picking up your own pair. Anyways, again, drop a comment in the comment section what you guys think about the ASICS Gel-Lyte V Salmon Toes or the Leatherbacks. I'm curious to see if you guys like either of them or if you pass on them altogether. But have a good rest of the day, and hopefully we'll see you back here for some more sneaker videos very soon. All right, peace, guys.